So if I hit enable, does that instantly make me go live? Okay, hold on. No, I don't think it does. Disable. So then if I click enable here, stream is already running. What? Failed to start. Stream is already running. What the heck? Disable. Enable. Start. Stream is already running. Wait, am I streaming? Wait. Am I live or not? I can't tell. Is this live? How can I tell? No. Am I still streaming? Hello? Wait. I cannot tell. I seriously cannot tell if I'm streaming or not. What is going on? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Is it live? All right, let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Okay. Test. Wait. How come I don't see myself moving? Oh, holy smokes. I'm live. Oh my goodness. Am I live? Weird. Okay, well, that was... What? Okay, that's not how I thought it was supposed to work. Okay, we're trying something totally different here. We're trying something called IRL Toolkit. Webcam has a delay. Yes, that is actually on purpose. Well, okay, not really. Okay, hold on. Let me fix. Uh, let's do it. What the? Okay. Check. Now, how's the audio? And how's the sync? Okay, the first cam. Interesting. Okay, so what's happening right now is yeah, it's a little out of sync. Okay. Um, what's going on is, well, let me see. Okay, I'm using IRL Toolkit. Oops. And so I'm using a virtual OBS. So that means the camera on the top left is an entirely different stream than the camera on the bottom right. So if the camera on the bottom right were to die, the stream would still go. Sounds good, Ducky. Okay, so let me explain. Yes, background stream. Today's background stream, so that's good. Your workshop looks like a lo-fi streaming block. Well, I was actually planning on cleaning up. That was my game plan. Let's see, what do we got running here? Microphone, audio, sound, OBS, screen audio recording. Okay, display, sound. Yeah, that's fine. Screen and audio recording. Camera and microphone. I don't know what setting it's on. OBS. Check, check, check. Okay, let's try this. Let's just try this. So watch this, guys. What can I do? I can switch in. Let's see if it works. And then I can go back to the main. Oh, sorry, you're right. The second ingest has no audio. Okay, now, no, I'm not going to fix that. Check, check, check. Now the audio is coming from the iPhone. So the audio should be coming from here. It should not be good audio. All right, let's try this. Okay, so double audio. Got it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Check, check, check. I see. Hey, Connor. Hey, Flip. Hey, Cuben Sammy. We are trying a totally different way of streaming. This way is I'm using something called IRL Toolkit, IRL.run. And what this allows me to do is actually run two totally separate feeds that are not connected to each other at all. That means this camera right here is on its own stream. And this camera right here is on its own stream. And this, I think, will make it basically, I wouldn't say impossible to crash, but much harder. Here, let me show you what my game plan for this is. Well, I don't really know my game plan, but let me I'm gonna move my computer setup. This is really a super test. Chill background stream. Clean with me. Yes, literally, we're gonna clean up. That's what we're gonna try. Let's try this. So let's see if this works. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. A little noisy here. Little noisy. Or I don't know. Maybe you can't hear it because maybe maybe the noise cancellation takes it all out. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So, oh, and then I gotta turn on. Can't hear any of the ambient noise. Okay. Just your mic. Okay, that might be because somehow the that might be because the noise cancellation is on. Okay. So I feel attacked. Haven't cleaned my workspace. Yes, well, we're gonna clean up together if you like. Yeah, that's the game plan. Let's try this. I don't know if this is gonna work. All right, now I'd like to see chat on here. How do I do that? Is that possible? I didn't actually test this before going. Oh, chat is not supported for RTMP channels. Lame. Oh, whatever. That's why I did this whole thing. Wait a second. This whole thing's upside down. Interesting. You can't rotate? Transform? Is it grayed out? What? Did you just mount this to the vacuum? What are you talking about? There's no way. How do I swap this? Feed. Okay. Wait, does that mean it's stuck once I'm on? Wait, once you, okay, but here's the thing. I can end this one and it won't affect the stream. Watch this. Okay, not now. Look guys, that one ended and it doesn't even matter. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. Okay. Hmm. How does this work? How did I set this up? I don't remember what I was trying to do here. Okay, let's go live. Let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna clean up. Whoa, interesting. Okay. The bottom one is messy. Okay, second camera. I'll just do that for now. Okay. How are we doing, chat? We are trying to, okay, guys, how's the vacuum? When I turn this vacuum on, can you hear? Interesting. Okay. Well, we're cleaning up today. Amazing. Is the camera working? All right, this is from yesterday. I'm actually just cleaning. That's the game plan. I'm testing things, you know, testing things. Stream's not going to be that interesting today, but I can answer your questions. Good luck on cleaning. I'm going to be building a chicken coop. Amazing. I love it. Let's be productive. I like it. I like it. This is the mess from yesterday. Can you see me cleaning? Is it working? Oh my goodness, how annoying. Okay. Okay, fix that. So see guys, I can see you. I can talk to you from here. Let's finish work and go to bed. Nice. I love cleaning slowly. You take your time and you just kind of get every little thing. Take a different form of cleaning. Is is the vacuum cam laggy? How's the frame rate on the vacuum cam? I just got done waxing and cleaning my car while tuning smoothly and more cleaning all day. Really? 30 plus? Okay. This is my setup for my vacuum cam. I don't know if I can, you can see it. Oh my goodness, look at all of this. So much. This is all the aluminum from yesterday. The vacuum needs googly eyes. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, with this new stream setup, like I think I'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff. Um, I'll be able to swap between my laptop, my PC. I'll be able to swap the phone. Um, I'll be able to do a lot of stuff. So what I was thinking is like normally this type of camera would make things too dizzy, but because the main feed is very still, this speed shouldn't be so bad. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's your guys' point of view like? This is all just an experiment. I love this angle of the rear studio. Nice. Yeah, I like this. This part of the studio is nice. Actually, I don't know if you can tell, but this is a nicer camera than normal. Um, and this vacuum cam's ridiculous looking. This camera is 15 millimeter lens on a Red Raptor. Casual Red Raptor. Yep, just the casual Red Raptor as the hangout cam. Look at all this stuff over here. I'm always scared to vacuum like other little guys while doing this. My tools, little bits. It's a lighting for me. Patty was right about you being a lighting pro. Love things you choose the lighting screen from. Welcome, Jeezy. Um, um, I love lighting. Yeah, lighting is something that I really obsess over, and I think like just figuring out the right tone is such an important thing. Whenever you're in a space. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, guys. It's gonna get a little dizzying. Um, just gotta fix this vacuum. Um, Jeezy, if you're curious, we got ourselves the vacuum cam. Ooh, look at that. This little guy. The Screamer vacuum cam. I think it's kind of cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? No? Yeah? Vacuum cam is cinema. Yes. It's cleaning screen, you know, we're just trying to innovate on the cleaning screen. Not enough innovations happening. Or what if it was like a mop or a brush? Oh, we could do those streams where you power wash things. I can't stay, but good out live in 3 hours and good night. Oh, thanks, Russian, for stopping by and saying hello. Hey, Kara. Um, those magnets are holding better than I expected. Wait, which ones? Um, okay, let's keep going. Um, hey, Chess. Welcome. We're doing our little vacuum stream today. I'm over here cleaning up. Let's see. And simultaneously, we're testing out some new tech. We're we're trying to do a whole separate stream just from our phone. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's called IRL Toolkit. Oh, the mic is peaking and a little crunchy. I wonder if it's because let me check the peaking. Check, check, check. Oh, I see that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me let me reduce that. 1 second. Thank you. Microphone is peaking. Let me hear what you guys hear. Ow. Okay, let's see. Crunchy crunch. Check, 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 check. Test, 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 test. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. It's not going to be the greatest, but it might have fixed some of the peaking. It'll be a little softer now. Let's see. Softer. All right. Is that good or bad? It sounds kind of the same, but not too bad. I think you hear it more if you say a full sentence. Yeah, Well, right, yeah. Basically, what's happening is vacuum's like kind of crazy loud, and the auto, what do you call it, noise canceling from Apple is kicking in. And I think whenever it gets really loud on the vacuum, the noise canceling has a hard time making like sense of it. Soft crunch. How's soft crunch? Too soft? Thanks for always giving me feedback, guys, on my technical streams. I'm just trying things out right now. Yeah, that's a little sketch. All that aluminum next to this thing, so scary. I got to do something about that. Never expect Sabian vacuum POV. Come on, it's pretty cool. For those of you guys who are just joining, check it out. Look what I got. Vacuum POV. Isn't it cool? I think it's cool. You stick a little clamp on here and then a little MagSafe. So I can actually pull it off. And then you guys can see what it looks like. And then plop. I think it's cool. Anyone else? Metal confetti. Not a bad idea. Wait, something feels off now. What do I do? Okay. Yeah. All right. Just cleaning the studio. Look at all it. So much of this everywhere. Ooh, this is a little carbide rod. Fix you over here. These guys are what do you call them? You stick them in here to make different heights for the vise. If you want to raise something up. Fix you in here. These are cool. I gotta show you guys these things later. This is to hold some plywood up. So what you do is you stick the plywood right here on the end, and then you can carry the plywood with one hand. I think's cool as well. You know, there's like different kinds of cleaning, you know. There's like meditative cleaning and then there's like work cleaning. Sometimes to get into the meditative state of cleaning, I have to almost go further than I want. Like I have to almost be kind of ridiculous. This guy goes here. Um, like I have to like over clean something, and then my brain's like, "Oh, you over cleaned that. Now I gotta make it even on the other side," and then I start over cleaning the other side, and then after a while, you like totally forget that you're just cleaning, and you're just kind of turning into this weird brain game. Like I wasn't planning on cleaning the inside of this bin, but here we are cleaning the inside of the bin, and those guys go in here. I put them in the wrong place. You should get a vacuum googly eyes. Okay, that's the double suggestion. Let's try it. Do I have googly eyes? Let's find out. Googly eyes. Googly eyes. Stickers? Isn't in here? Huh. You would think it'd just be right there, but it's not. I don't see it. All right, next time. I'll remember that. Are you guys also cleaning? Is anyone here? Anyone here also cleaning? Because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Productive co-clean day. Just got done. I'm exhausted. Nice. I was cleaning my desk earlier for my second monitor. Ooh. Have you always had a second monitor? Is this a new thing? Staring at the pile of my clothes in a room, still mustering up the motivation. I did that. Clothes are so hard because it's not just cleaning, it's like sorting. And you got to make all these decisions. And you ever like feel like something's like you wear it once, you know, I don't know, just barely, and it's not like fully dirty. You know what I mean? And you're just like, am I gonna clean this? Eating. Nice. Oh, did I stream die? Wait, did the stream die? Let me check. No, still going. How much battery life does this have? 45%. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. These guys don't belong here. These guys don't need to be put back. This is aluminum oxide. It's actually it's just like a Scotch-Brite pad, but you can pretty much like use it to polish metal. You can even spin it on a lathe and then kind of hold it like sandpaper. It's awesome. Highly recommend. I got a whole bin of it. Little carbide drill bits. Have a little labeling system for them. Have you met any other creatives in streaming? Ooh. I feel like it. I don't know if I've met the. I would still like to meet more, but I feel like I met some of my sister's friends. Tina. Who else is creative? I guess they're all kind of creative. Um, 1 second. What's this thing? This is a D5, 5 millimeter. What's this one? 4 millimeter, quarter 20. All right. These don't need to be here. Goldfish. Kind of hard to create in LA. Yeah. Are you how do you pronounce that? Koi, coriander? Coriander. Are you based in LA as well? Are you creative? Then I stick this over here for a moment. Then we charge it like this. Um, this guy is going to be rough to move. Um, this one goes over here. Okay. This is a brand called Festool. They make great tools, a little bit pricey, but just make you, they're just kind of tools that you end up really liking. I don't know if they're worth it. They're almost like collecting cars, but they're awesome. I really enjoy it. Sometimes I feel like, with streaming, they're almost like Speed and stuff. These are like TV show level productions, but I don't know if that's sustainable. Like, not. Uh, I mean, it is with a big team, but like, if you kind of want to be a solo streamer, just kind of doing things, it's a lot of work. You know, I don't know, unreal. Whoa, that they can do this. It's incredible. They can, but I don't know how. It's like to be on that much all the time. Born and raised, I work as a graphic designer, but I'm also a singer, songwriter, photographer, studio artist, and dancer. Wow, that's a lot of things. You're like kind of multimedia. That's kind of like me, I feel like. Um, do you have any of your work or any of your things I can see? I'd love to see. Um, these bins, they need to go up there. It feels like there's a lot of, it feels like a lot of techie stuff. Like your stuff or my stuff? Or what does that mean? Or LA in general? This is pretty cool, guys. If you guys don't know this system, what you do is you cut in these biscuits. So you make a little biscuit cut, right? So you have a piece of wood, and then you get these little biscuits like this. Stick the biscuit in, right? Get the other side, add a hole. Then you can put these together. Put this in here. Oh, there we go. Why not working? Hmm? I have not. Oh, I put in the wrong one. That's why. Wrong hole. Flip this one. Okay, this side goes in here. This is the side of the one. This one goes into here. Okay, so this goes like this. Um, do you 3D print those? No, these are a special system made by a company called Omello. They invented the biscuit joiner, and then you get this really nice, pretty solid joint. And the main reason for that is like specifically if you have a lot of stuff that you want to constantly take apart and break down. Like let's say you have like a little traveling food cart that's made out of wood. So it's kind of like flat packing, and then you just end up with these little dots inside. So, anyways, the Gomella Zeta P2. Highly recommend if you are a full-time carpenter, not like me. Hey Siri, turn on the air conditioning to 70 degrees. Highly doubt that's gonna work. Siri never works. USB cables. I'm trying to like really work out like, um, going, oh wow, it's out of focus. Going from different feeds, um, swapping them. Um, hey Siri, play Ocean Man by Ween. I wish Siri was smart enough to do things like that. Doesn't feel like it. What? Uh, All right, I guess it does work. Nice. All right, all right. Sometimes I forget. It actually works. Um, let's see. How's this battery life? This whole thing's a test. Everything I'm doing is a test. 54%, that's pretty good. Okay, now what I want to do is go back to my rig. Okay. Ooh, sawdust. That was satisfying. Oh, the sawdust part. Yeah, I guess certain things would like work better than others. I didn't really thought that much about, I feel like there's a category like, what do you call it? We were talking about uh, they like power wash stuff. I'd be into that. I would do one of those kind of streams, power washing stream. Look at this. Look at all these metal shavings. All clean. Power watching stream. Yeah, maybe we should do that. I think we have a power washer somewhere. Wow, I actually kind of clean vacuum most of it. Anyone know what this thing is? Apparently it's a Pokemon. Boobly. My hope, guys, is that you guys are also cleaning right now. That's my hope. I can't be sure about it, but that's my hope. And that we're all cleaning together. Being productive with our lives. Sometimes I like vacuuming first, even though you really don't need to. You know, you can kind of do it last. It's kind of fun. Oh, I don't have a good home. I just turned off the vacuum. I wonder if the sound quality is any better. Where did this pen go? I don't know. Oh man, did I leave? Ah, not good. I left these outside. My sandpapers. Let's stick you guys back over here. Orbital sandpaper. Then this. And pop you off. Stick you right here. Cleaning stream, guys. We're all cleaning together. That's the hope. Maybe I'll stick this guy back on. I wonder what kind of I wonder what kind of different audience you get with different types of streams. You know, I would assume like if you're streaming yourself cleaning up, you get a very different audience than a stream where, you know, you've got everything that running really fast and chaotic. And you have a home for this. Oh, thanks for reminding me. I got to make her public portfolio. You got an Instagram? I want to see. Coriander. Um, yeah, I don't see anything. Show me whatever. Even if it's just a couple things. Who knows? You know? Who knows? It's always fun to just like look at work. You know, the hard part about portfolios You're never going to be happy with it. It'll never represent your, I mean, maybe once in a while, but it will almost never represent your capability. And it'll never look as good as the people you look up to. It's just kind of part of it. No pressure. You don't need to show me anything, but if you wanted to, feel free to. You can do a portfolio review one day. Not today, but those are fun too. Oh my goodness, I was looking for this everywhere. I finally found it. Oh my goodness, a bunch of things I was looking for I just found. Huh. Let me see what I got. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't have a public one. Wait, which part of it? The just never feeling like your work is ready? Yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. It's like so comical how good other people's work looks online too, compared to like, I don't know, compared to someone's actual skill level. And then you run into this problem where if it looks too good, then you're like, wait, is this overrepresent what I'm capable of? It's this crazy line, you know? And most of the time, like, I don't know, what's going through the client's head is nothing like we imagine. It's like something totally different. They care about something else, and you don't even know. Yeah, a lot of times they're not reflective of what their capabilities are. So true. You almost never get the client. It's so tricky. You'll almost never get a client that hires you for your capabilities. You almost just have to do it yourself and like put it out there and wait for clients to hire you for that reason. Um, it's a difficult path though. I don't know that many people that. I'm not saying it's easy. I think like just kind of like, I don't know, do that and hope. But the problem is a lot of that kind of stuff, um, a lot of that kind of work that's your full potential costs just straight up costs a lot of money to do and make, more time or whatever. So it's kind of like this crazy, never-ending cycle of, and you know, by the time you actually get it done, then you feel like you're better than that, and that your new skills, who knows? Who knows? Just know I'm agreeing with everything you're saying. Yeah, I'm just kind of saying random stuff right now, but uh, are you, Coranda, are you working right now? Are you working as a freelancer? What's your current setup right now? All right, this stream thing is still working. This little side stream, I'm kind of impressed with it actually. Oh no, vacuum something I like. Oh, whatever. Um, Working the freelancer life doing illustrations for the city of Richmond. Oh, okay, okay. Remotely teaching kids how to compost. Well, that's amazing. Um, Richmond. Yeah, I grew up in Los Altos, not too far from Richmond, I think. I don't know. Um, what kind of illustrations is that? Like, like, uh, like for their web stuff, for the actual city, like little signs and stuff. I'm just so curious what it's like to do illustrations for the city. Hammers. Let's see how much, we've been having a ton of issues with how many things drop. Zero drop frames. That's so interesting. I don't know if anyone here has watched my feed before, but does it feel like there's less lag or more lag than before? I'm also kind of just testing. No, it feels fast. Hello? I mean, for me, it feels fast. Hmm. Maybe it's just me. Um, but if you're joining me recently, what we're doing is we're testing IRL Toolkit. So technically, this feed right here is totally separate from this feed. So we're streaming to a server called IRL Toolkit, and then that is broadcasting like it comes like an OBS type thing. 1 second, 60%. Yeah. Anyways, I'm still learning it. Uh, they represent. Yes. Um, it's more simplified minimalistic drawings. There's a couple notches up some stick figures. You know, have you heard of the term semiotics? Is that what the term is? Where it's like universal visual language, signs and symbols. I actually think it's like a really cool art form to be able to communicate universally. Um, what was it like the World Fair in Japan or something? First, kind of like brought up the idea of like how do you make things that go beyond language. Um, yes, exactly. Definitely using different parts of my brain to make things look as easy and streamlined as possible. Yeah, it's like such an art form to be able to simply communicate meaning um, that's kind of universal. Yeah, it's like language. You know, language is like incredible. Um, why? I don't know. It's just cool. I think it's a great field of study. And um, I think in the graphics point of view, it's like, yeah, it kind of like shakes up your brain in a certain way that other types of drawings don't. Um, the constraints is like there's a need or the purpose. How do I most effectively communicate something versus like, well, what's also kind of fun is it's kind of universal, kind of like goes outside of trends, you know, like I think some of the annoying parts about like illustration and graphics is like you can literally see like the reference board, the mood boards, you know, but I think like semiotics and some of these things, it's almost like, for lack of a better way of saying it, almost more pure. Like its goal has nothing to do with the time, the year, the zeitgeist. The goal is like, here's what we need I mean, there's still some design constraints, but this is what we not need people to understand here. How can you do it in a way that is clear, legible, at different distances, with different potential backgrounds? Um, and then you get into these really beautiful like base things, like what does color mean? Then you start getting into systems. You get into all these things, you know, like what's a universal system for something? I'm sure you've already thought about this, but like maybe red always has a signifier. Maybe yellow always means something. Um, and then you start building a language in a library. And like all of that is just like super cool. And I think like you could just nerd out for hours trying to build a system. Like, for example, like maybe categorize everything. I don't know, there's so many different ways, but uh, maybe you categorize everything where like maybe you don't even use red at all. Maybe red is only used for emergencies. Maybe red is only used for things that need attention or alert. Um, you could like literally talk about it forever. Uh, oh, I'm not sure what you do, but that's what goes to my head when I think about the beauty of signs and symbols and language. Um, this one didn't have a bin. Bin doesn't have. I guess it goes in here. What is this? This one's a D8. D8. I just want to 100%. I think about color palettes and what they mean all the time. Yeah, I think like people we're all like pattern recognition creatures. Maybe at first it doesn't mean anything, but over time you start like we're good at this, you know. We'll notice over time, and I think something that's really beautiful about really good design is that really good design kind of teaches you more about what it's designed for. How do I say this? Really good design kind of teaches you more and more along the way as you go. So maybe at first you don't even realize yellow means this, but you keep using it, and then intuitively one day you're like, wow, you know, I've always kind of noticed yellow means that. And I think like systems that that don't force you to have like an index necessarily or a legend, but just naturally let the pattern recognition in your own mind develop. Those are the kind of systems that are, to me, the most beautifully done. You know, you don't need to read an instruction book. You just use it 25 times, and eventually you're like, wow, that's how it works. Um, think organizing systems like that, because they change the mood and how people process a word or an image. Yeah, color does a lot. A lot. Hmm. And if you guys got suggestions for future streams, I'm really just making up everything as I go right now. Not really thinking too much about it, but yeah, if there's certain things that you guys want to see or ideas, you know, I'll never know from your guys' point of view because I'm stuck here on the other side. So I don't really know what it's like. I've only watched a couple of streams. I've never really even watched a full stream all the way through. Um, so yeah, any insights onto kind of what all makes it work? It's this interesting balance between like, well, first of all, yeah, no, it's an interesting balance between like just existing, doing something, making it semi-entertaining for yourself and for the viewers. Um, it's either way, it's like a really cool art form, no matter what. And I'm pretty excited about all of the different ways that can be explored. Right now, I'm just trying everything. Not really thinking about what's working or not working. I mean, I guess I am, but I'm more just trying things and seeing how I feel about it. Another thing I'm not quite used to is the whole talking to yourself thing. Haven't gotten used to that yet. I'm not sure if I ever will. It's an art form, a skill that people have. Do any of you guys stream and kind of understand what that is? Like, how is it that you just can talk to yourself? I mean, I guess I'm doing it right now, but like, who are you talking to? I don't know. To yourself? To people? Who's listening? Right? It's kind of crazy. It's a skill. I don't know how to talk to myself. Never done it really. Ah, I've been looking for this tool for so long. OMG. Okay, we're getting somewhere with the cleanup. Oh, so far no drops on the stream that I can tell, which I think is pretty impressive. Let's see. How's it going? Let's see. We have a lot of drops. 0 drops. That's kind of incredible. Oh, I mean, this is just the way to do it from now on. Okay, maybe there's some sort of thing with Twitch, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If you're just joining us, um, our stream is just us cleaning, experimenting around, trying out new stuff. Wow, I'm not sure how I'm gonna clean that. Nope. It's so dusty here. I wonder if this phone will overheat from all this. Like your portfolio sharing stream idea. It could be fun for chatters to share creative passions they have. Yeah, gotta do the portfolio reviews. Come on. You know, like what I think would be nice that I always wish the portfolio reviews would do is like I don't know how to say this, but like there's like the art school answer, and then there's like the real world answer. There's like the money answer. You know, there's like all these different types of answers. And I feel like what a lot of these portfolio reviews don't do enough of is really kind of get a sense of what is this other person like trying to get out of this portfolio review. Like, are they just like, look, I'm broke, I just need money. What do I need to do to get the big agency jobs? Are they like, hey, I'm in a creative rut. I want to find my spark again. Hey, I just want to be the best of the best. Um, and I feel like a lot of portfolio reviews just don't spend enough time getting to know like what is the artist trying to get out of this, and they just start preaching away at what they think it should be, what they think is wrong, which is fun to do and useful to some way, and maybe pre-selected by the person you've asked feedback from. Um, but I don't know. Most of the time, if you really want to get something good out of something, um, you got to get to know the person a little more. Got to really understand why is someone actually here? What is it they want to? What are they here for? Not just spewing out answers for people. Ooh, Patty drilled a hole in this one. Cool. Okay, I guess I should move this guy now. It's gonna be annoying later, but I'll tell you one thing, it doesn't belong here. True. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I feel like I'm parallel parking this bandsaw. Oh, I see. Okay. You need to go. Let's see. How does this work? Just to go like that. Just needs to be kind of packed like that. For now. Now we're starting to clean up. Let's get rid of all of this. This needs to go up here. All right, guys, I hope you're watching this stream. You two are cleaning up. That is why we are here. We are here to be productive and clean our stream, or clean our lives. I'm always afraid to go back here. Sometimes the mosquitoes. Sometimes there's always mosquitoes here. I just realized, am I the only one chatting because I'm not cleaning? Oh my god, this is so funny. It's probably true. No, I don't know. Who knows? But you're keeping me company. Not that you need to. I actually am really trying to clean-ish. Um, I don't know. I'm curious. Anyone here actually cleaning? Maybe they're not. But I always thought it'd be kind of cool to have like a co-cleaning, like you're cleaning, they're cleaning. Just in the background, not doing too much. Just knowing that someone on the other side of the world is existing at the same time you are, doing something, you know? Sometimes that's enough to keep you going. Now we working. Mosquitoes are crazy. Working? What the? Not cleaning? What's happening here? This one is like that. Working is fun. Who do I work? Working is nice. There's like no pressure. You don't really have to like participate. Just observe. Just chill. I like to work on. I haven't really gotten too good at it yet. I'm still working on getting better at working on people's streams. Oh, put that thing away. One sucky part about having everything high is you gotta put it away sometimes. Ooh, gotta get the ladder. But, allows you to store all your stuff. How long have you had this studio? Wow, 6 years? I've had this for a long time. Um, man can never have enough 2x4s. So true. They always get used. I just guarantee they're gonna get used. Okay, this area is not perfect, but it is kind of cleaned up. Can we move to the next area? I think so. Okay, here's how we're gonna do that. We're gonna move this whole station. We're gonna kill this feed. I'm gonna pick everyone up. Don't worry, I'm still here, guys. You know why? Because we're still here because we're running 2 feeds. We're doing fancy stuff, guys. Double feed. Don't worry. And then I can go to this, and I can trying out stuff, guys. I'm trying out stuff. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. No, not ready for it yet. Hold up. Hold up. we're not ready. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna grab the feed from over here, untangle a giant mess of stuff over here. You can't see it, but there's a huge pile of wires here that I'm sorting through so that I can get the feedback online. I also could do this wirelessly, so that's like a future plan, but not yet. Not yet. Keep things simple for now. A wireless, fancy wireless system, which we already have, but I feel like the tech since then has gotten quite a bit better. Okay, cables are here. All right. Then we bring the cameras over here. Wow. Actually, this camera and lens is kind of amazing. I gotta show you guys this. Like, genuinely a little bit impressed. I need to use this lens more. This lens is awesome. Wait till you see this, guys. Actual beautiful. Actual beautiful. Let's see if it works. Emperor Naruto while watching the stream. Amazing. Okay, we got our new feed up. Let's change the color temp. Or do we like the blue? I could go be okay with either. I guess I could open up the windows. Me and my friend made this curtain. It was a lot of work. It's 20 feet across and it rolls up and down. And yes, I get to see what you're working on. Perfect. Okay. Am I pronouncing that right? Coriander? Um, let's see. Oh, cool. Okay. What on earth am I looking at? This looks like a compost, but there's like a conveyor belt. Interesting. Is this is the one for the kid, was it the kids that you were working with, or is this also the city, or is it a hybrid of the two? Um, yeah, my name is Koyan. 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 Hmm, Koyan. Anyways, let's see. So now we're in the studio, guys. It's a little bright. Maybe too bright? And then this guy up here, let's see, let's fix this. This one also looks pretty good too. I like this speed. Okay, it's kind of working. Okay, what was I gonna do? can charge my laptop. And I can charge this phone. Uh, yep, it's an instructional pamphlet for the city of Richmond. What happens when you compost? It's kind of like a little bit of both. Um, something versus put something in the landfill. That machine process of soil. Oh, I've always wondered what the heck that stuff does. Hmm. I'm assuming, I'm wondering, does this have to do with like picking which bin you're throwing stuff in? And you got like the green bin and the black bin and the blue bin. I never know which one's which. I don't own a home. Hey, Ducky. Welcome. We're just cleaning today. Nothing fancy. Hopefully you're cleaning too. We just finished the workshop room. Now I gotta clean this outside. Wow, I'm kind of hungry. Yes, sir. Green bins, back bins, yellow bins. No one knows. No one else know either. That's why we're making community booklet for it. Got it. Yep, yep. I never know. I was gonna make reservations somewhere for dinner. I'm gonna see if I can make reservations for dinner. No one's answering. Okay. All right, it's actually too hot. Okay. If I move you guys over here, can test the stream. Yep, still working. Okay. Didn't break anything yet. Whoa. Um, okay, so we were doing a chill background stream, and now we're just kind of working. How's the Cobblemon stuff going on, Mong? I haven't I haven't tried it at all. Anything. Um, my game plan for the Cobblemon server is because I know nothing, it's almost better if I just keep knowing nothing, if that makes sense. Have you bought Minecraft? Oh, uh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, I did. I bought. Oh, well, I didn't buy it. My sister set up something on the PC. Wait a second. Can I play this on a Mac? I can, right? Steam. It's on Steam, right? Let me try to download this right now. Steam. Yeah, we need to play on a Mac. Install Steam. Let's do it. Okay. Now what? Where is it? Steam. Install. Okay. Minecraft isn't a high-running game unless it's well modded like Cobblemon. Hmm. I guess I did. Did Abe make Cobblemon on Steam? What are we playing? We're well, not yet. But we're gonna play this Cobblemon server eventually. Um, Steam. Okay, loading. Sure, you want to open it? Yes, of course I want to open it. I've got to really prepare myself to not get motion sick while playing it. It's very possible I won't be able to play it at all. Oh, Minecraft's not on Steam. Oh, what am I even doing? Okay, Minecraft's not on Steam. What's a Cobblemon? You know what? I don't know what a Cobblemon is. I don't know. Pokemon, but in Minecraft. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Um, I wish I knew more about Pokemon. I don't know much about Pokemon, and I don't know much about Minecraft, so this is going to be an interesting. Oh, I just realized my mic volume is now pretty low because I turned off the vacuum. So I'm going to slowly raise it up. Check, 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 check. Sorry if that's too loud now, guys, but I realized I had turned down the mic. Kind of raspy. Oh, interesting. Raspy. Is that my raspy? Or is my throat just messed up? Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let me see. Um, Raspy. Wait, is that good or bad? Raspy. Is the volume raspy? What does that even mean? Test, test, test. Hmm. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is my sister still streaming? Let's see. She stopped streaming? What the heck? When did she stop? Oh, how was her stream? No, like right now, right now. Like, like, how long ago was that? 5:33? No. Ah, okay, 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 okay. Got it. Um, do, do, do. Was cleaning, no longer cleaning. Now we're just chilling. Um, but um, the interesting thing is, uh, the interesting thing is, I have not dropped any frames. And we've been having issues and bugs this whole time. And with this new setup, we just don't drop frames. It's kind of amazing, actually. And watch this. Some of you guys have already seen this, but I think it's cool. Um, I can swap the feed with this guy. So watch this. Um, this is gonna lose audio for a second. Did that do anything, guys? I actually wasn't looking. I need to pull up. I need to pull up the stream preview to know. Let's see how delayed it is. Okay. So if I have this here, I have the stream preview. Almost like I wonder if I can pop that out. No sound, slight delay. Yeah. Um, so basically, um, this camera, oops, wrong camera. Basically, I'm gonna have to get used to this. This camera up in the left-hand corner now, that is on a totally different stream using IRL Toolkit. So, and it goes back, it goes back. That's the BRB screen. We have a starting soon. We have an ingest stream. There's a low bitrate stream. Let's see what this does. Oh, interesting. It's the same feed, with just offline. We're not actually offline. We're just testing these things. Um, yeah, three angles. Yes, yes. Well, I'm not actually. This is, everything's a test. That's my constant state of life. Always testing. Um, this is pretty stable. I'm really impressed with it, I'll be honest. Um, it's a little out of sync, but it's not that bad. you know? Um, yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. Okay. So what I'll be able to do is um, I'll be able to have, okay, so I'll be able to have what you're going to do as your starting screen. I don't know yet. It's a good point. We got to build it. Um, but my game plan is I kind of want to co-stream with people. Like, let's say I'm streaming with my sister, right? I can take her feed and put it inside my feed. There's a bunch of things you could do. I have ideas. I have ideas. Yeah. Yes. So, that's the game plan. Um, Now the only issue is that there's going to be a delay on chat. Um, Test, test, test. Nah, you're so cool. Is that referring to me? Test, test. Okay, so this delay on, how bad is the delay? Can, how does it feel with the audio? A little delay is okay. Does it feel like a little delay? Does it feel like a little delay or a lot? Is there any way to compare it to other people's delay? 2, 3 seconds for me. Hmm. Right now it's okay. All right. It's good right now. Okay. Chat is always delayed for me on Twitch, to be honest, but it feels like 5 seconds to you. Oh, does people have different delays? 1, 2, 3. I thought 3 seconds. Oh, interesting. Everyone's got different amounts of delays. Well, that's on you guys then. Um, Best way to test delay is to tell people to spam a specific message in chat. Okay. Can you guys type the word Pokemon? See how long it takes. Okay. Huh. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if everyone typed at the same time, but wow, am I the only one who spelled it? Pokemon? That's how you spell it? Pokemon? No way. Oh, did I really? I said in chat first? What? Oh, okay, fine. Um, then okay, that makes sense. Okay, so then I guess if you type the word Charmander, ooh, that could be hard because you don't know how to spell it. Do you guys know how to spell that? Okay, okay, that makes sense with the chiming. It's a mix. It's like it's a mix. Everyone's huh. Okay. Um, this is really stable. I don't know what that means, but it feels good. Maybe the Mac's pretty good after all. A second delay, yeah. Um, 5 o'clock, guys. 5:30. You know what that means? We're supposed to end work a long time ago. He thinks we can't spell. Yeah, I'm assuming. Are you using the IRL Toolkit server? Yes, I am. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Um, I just installed it this morning. Um, so I'm trying to learn how to use it, but essentially, um, it allows me to do this, and I can pick the different uh, streams. It's hard to explain, honestly. It's kind of hard to explain, but most, and then we're back. Um, it's so expensive though. Oh, wait, how much is it? Pricing 179 a month. Yeah, it's a little pricey. I agree. Um, 179 a month. But I think it's gonna be useful. I think it's gonna be useful. I don't know. I'm gonna try it for at least a month and see how I feel about it. Um, they also have these custom solution ones. I'm curious what that means. High performance graphic workflow, cloud-based live streams, VODs, to dedicated broadcast. Gotta make Leslie pay for it. Oh my goodness, I could. I'm like, you need a backup for your stream server, and it'd be so funny if I charged her for using things. There's an entrance fee to work at Miss Robot. It's a good investment you stream. Yeah, I mean, I do plan on doing IRL. So I think it's a good way to do it. And I also want to do like hybrid stuff. I don't know. There's a bunch I want to try. Um, I don't know where any of this is taking me. You just kind of make it up as you go. Um, Another thing is I'm also on a Harbor Freight shopping spree. Oh my goodness. Yes, me too. I set up my own home server IRL streams. Take some work. Only viable. Oh, that's interesting. Um, what kind of stuff do you stream, Sample? Oh, well, I can see it on your page. Let's see. IRL travel, crafting, thing with unsolicited science education. Wait, we stream the same stuff. The same stuff. Cool. You do hummingbirds? Dude, we stream like the exact same thing. That's cool. Gotta get some inspo from you. Oh, you went to open source? What? I wanna go. What is all this? All right, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Wow. I'm just watching your open source video right now. Huh. Okay. Someone asks in your open source video, have you met Yvonne? Um, yeah, we are into the same stuff. We are into the same stuff. Got to get more crafting streams out there. Who else is a good? Who's like a good? I gotta meet some of these people. You know? Do you show your face on your stream? Let me see. Sorry, I'm just curious what people look like because, sometimes you just like have no idea what someone looks like. Not really. Oh, I have no idea. I just see these names. Like Connor, what do you look like? Ducky, what do you look like? Coriander? Divine? What do you guys look like? How am I supposed to know? Creative meetup stream? That'd be fun. That'd be super fun. AK87, what do you look like? Send me a picture. We need to know. Look like a Vietnamese dude with a beard. Okay, I like that. I like that. Oh my goodness. You just, you don't, everyone's got to post a selfie. You guys are looking at my face. It's, you guys, you know, um, yeah. Oh, yes. We can see what, yay, Coriander, I can see what you look like. Don't worry, I'm just typing it myself. Coriander. Oh, wow, it's so interesting what you expect someone to look like versus what they look like. Like, first thing that immediately comes to mind is like you have no idea of someone, like you don't know their gender, you don't know their age, you don't know like anything. And so in your head, they're just like a name. How do I describe this? Like a name. Like I picture their name when I think of their face. And then you see them and you're like, whoa, that's crazy. That's like a person. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like sample PhD. I picture your name with PhD behind it. Did my name look like me? I I don't know. I guess not because your name didn't look like a person. Your name looked like a name. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay. Um, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, because your name, Coriander, it's like pretty abstract of a name. Like AK87, that's like a very abstract name. Like, what does that mean? Did you expect did you expect coriander? I maybe like a plant? Is coriander a plant? Is a seed? I kind of was thinking like maybe no, I don't know what I was thinking. Um yes, dude. We need doxing ourselves in the Discord. Dude, I'm gonna add this to the Discord. Doxing section. How do we have this? Okay, we need a new section. How do I even do this? Whoa, Connor! I see your face. Cool. That's so crazy to like see people's face. It's so crazy, you know? It's just crazy. Um, it's just crazy. It's just surreal. I don't even know how to explain it, you know? What are we looking at? 3 foot long hot dog? Whoa, that sounds amazing. There's something about hot dogs. There's something about food at events. What do you call it? What do you call that? Like going to a big thing, like a baseball game. Um, that is the food there is so good. Sporting events, yes. There's something about like going to a sports event, you get a hot dog, you get something. Maybe because I never got to eat hot dogs as a kid. It's just delicious. A churro at Disneyland. Low key, Koyan is a very African name. Oh, if I type in the chat as Oh, interesting. Koyan. If I type in the chat, Koyan. Yeah, sports food is so good but expensive. I know. I was just at a Dodger game and that was yeah, like $60 for whatever the heck I ordered. Um, wait, hold on. Koyan's a very African name, so I'm the only Koyan in America, but surprised I'm a black girl. Wait, what am I saying? But surprise. Oh. The spice compared to the spice name, I guess. I'm not sure what that means. Um, yeah. You know, I'm looking at this camera feed, the big one. The lens is really interesting. It's a very flat lens for how wide it is. What does that command do? Um, uh, oh, okay. It's, yeah, it's because I don't know what I picture people to look like in general. I like this very wide shot. It's kind of peaceful. Yeah, I wonder what it's like if I switch the feed up so that, hold up. What's it like if I, for example, just, wait, what am I even doing here? Okay. What if I turn off this one for a second? And then what if I turn off the other camera? Oh, how do I even get there? Okay, the second ingest, we'll just take that off for a second. And then it's like I'm streaming in a very big space. It's kind of interesting, right? Um, Hello everyone. Welcome JJ. We are streaming. We were cleaning, and now we're taking a break from cleaning. And we are experimenting with a new angle. Yeah, this angle's a little crazy. Um, we're just trying stuff. And I'm doing it through a service called IRL.run. So what this allows me to do is I can swap the feed. Let's see if this works. Check. Oh, you might be able to hear two feeds now. Check. Watch this. You're gonna lose audio. Wait. Work. Now you should be here. And then back to the main thing. Nice. Sorry, answering a text. Oh, I meant to call this place. I was gonna make a dinner reservation. Um, um, but when will we be able to switch cams and scenes from the watch? Well, let's find out. Let's find out. Can we? 7? Let's find out. How do we do something like that? Okay. One sec. Let me call this place for our reservation. One moment. Watch the radio overload of the chat. It's true. Delay tearing. Oh, interesting. Hi, do you guys take reservations for tonight? For 7 p.m. for 3 people? Yes. Nathan. Yeah. 650. Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't say it. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Check, check. Thanks, thanks, guys. That's you for my phone number. Didn't think about that. Didn't think about it, you know? Wasn't really paying attention. Was the audio off? Wait, hold on. Was the audio off? Okay, right? It didn't leak it, right? Okay. Yeah, easy. Come on, guys. Please, we're experts. Oh, only the area code. That's fine. That's not a problem. That's that's not even where I live. It's not even where I live. You know, you're on the phone and the person's like, "Oh, they're taking the reservation." And I'm like, "Do you guys have an availability?" Blah blah blah. 3 people. Yes, yes. Okay, can I take a phone number? And I was like, "Oh yeah, of course. 650." And then blah blah blah. And then accidentally I didn't say anything else. You know? Pretty good. Pretty good. I stopped it. Someone saved me. Who saved me? Um, it was uh Connor. Do you want to mute and sample? Thank you guys. Easy. All right, all right. Easy, easy. You know, I mean, if if you leak it, whatever. Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. No one's gonna call you. No one's gonna call you. Oh, but you know, that being said, I do remember hearing about these like what do you call it? Um, what's it called when they show up at your house with the police? Um, what's it called? Swatting. Oh my goodness. Um, that's not cool. So that I get. I mean, not I get, but I get why people could be really intense about. I get it. I get it. The swatting stuff's so crazy. Um, like the idea that it is just so crazy. Yeah, this is insane. Um, I don't think my sister has been swatted. Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, I feel like I've heard about people like, I mean, imagine like you're in your room and someone breaks down your door and's got like guns on you. That's crazy. That's like, and then like, I think I was listening to someone, I was listening, I saw a video on Cutie talking about it. And then I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly, but she had like a laser pointed at her. That's like insane. Yeah, you want me to trust people, it takes one bad apple. And no, it's totally true. Like, I actually, yeah, no, she had like a laser pointed at her from like a SWAT. Like that's like you see your death, you know? That's like insane. Um, um, but speaking about like one bad apple, um, oh, she got real PTSD from that. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know what that's like. She didn't even like to fly. Wait, because of that? Because of all that thing? Why doesn't she like to fly? I actually know that she doesn't like to fly because we were possibly gonna all go to the last Taylor Swift concert together. Um, um, but then she doesn't like to fly apparently. So um, that's so interesting. What is it? Does the fly have anything to do with? Um, oh, OCD and anxiety. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I kind of get that. Um, yeah, I kind of get that. I think. Oh, she did end up going. Oh, she did go. Oh, what the? Really? Oh, cool. Um, what was I gonna say? Um, being able to trust people. It's interesting. I feel like most people in my life I've been able to trust. Most people. And it wasn't until like pretty late in my life that I felt like I met someone I couldn't trust. Well, okay, that's not true. I guess I had never met someone that I would describe as like with bad intentions, like a dark energy until much later in my life. Up until then, I really felt like most of the time people had good intentions or they're kind of dumb or socially awkward or insecure or something. But I did much later in my life meet someone that I felt like with dark intentions. And that did change my perspective of the world. The complete opposite. It's hard to fully trust people. Hmm. I think like, yeah, that makes sense. We're all just like a result of the environment we grew up in, you know? I'm sure if you grew up in an environment where people have broken your trust, that the best way to survive is to not trust people. Um, hey, welcome, Rennie. Isn't it kind of natural, especially when you're more exposed to the public throughout your work? I guess so, yeah. Easy, yeah. For me, trust is easy, but once it's broken, it's definitely hard to get back. Yeah, because I think it's like character, y- like you're revealing character. Um, like we need to know that the people around us has good character, has like character, like they have integrity, you know. It's like that's like something that only happens through time, you know. Like integrity is like character over time. And I think like someone's like character gets revealed, once someone's integrity gets revealed, that like I don't know. I mean, how do you find people with good character? Um, um, that's interesting you say that. I think that one thing about it is how do you find people with good character? I mean, it's like it's an even question like what is good character? But like, I mean, for me, like someone that is honest to you, that can see what you value and can meet you there. Um, and um, it's like a type of way where they are willing, I mean, I think they're also compassionate. They're willing to get to know you and your unique view of the world, understand they're someone that's willing to understand the people around them, not just have like a centralized worldview. I think someone with good character, like another thing that's tricky is you also inherently have to see to be curious, to to be curious about someone else, to want to know someone else's point of view, you have to genuinely believe that everyone is interesting to get to know. And I think like a tricky part of the game is sometimes you can get so caught up in things you start to believe that inherently, like with status or success, that you've somehow reached this pedestal or whatever it might be, and then you can stop being interested in what other people are experiencing. You can start thinking that your perspective, your worldview is the only worldview or the correct one. You start telling yourself, like, well, people just understood me more, they would agree with me, instead of like taking a moment to understand that maybe someone else's worldview, someone else's perspective, the way they live, the way they experience the world could be totally different than yours and not be the same as yours at all. Um, yeah, just looking through other viewpoints, um, and getting to know people. And then in that process, as you get to know people, you're not going to agree. You're not going to all have like the same perspective or beliefs. How can you navigate that both compassionately and honestly? That's pretty hard to do, you know? Because there's times when you like don't need to, like, okay, maybe in one way you could say, be honest 100% of the time, all the time, right? And that's like a way of being. I kind of agree with that. But there are definitely times that are like, how do I say this? There's like public and private thoughts. You don't always need to be honest with all of your private thoughts. There are like, it's a spectrum, you know? You're at your friend's grandmother's home and she asks you to like try her food, you know? And you eat this delicious meal she spent all day making and she's been making her whole life. And your honest thoughts are like, wow, this is garbage. You're not going to say that. It's just, there's no point. This doesn't benefit anyone, you know, like it really just doesn't. Like, it could be your honest thoughts, but there's like a spectrum, like where like, okay, what's the public version? How can you be honest? There's just also time and place. I don't know. Sorry, this food is trash. Oh my goodness. Throws up immediately. It's not my favorite. Yeah. Yeah, just thinking before speaking. Yeah, it's not my favorite. Wow, this is so different. I've never tried something like this before. Wow. What would I say? Wow, it's so different than what I'm used to. It's interesting. Yeah, I probably used all of these before. Oh, wow, what interesting choices you made. I've really never eaten something that tastes like this. Hmm. Um, but yeah, I think like um, you're really innovative. Oh my goodness. Honestly, for the sake of it, is so yeah. You need the human element. We're not robots, yeah. And I think we try to be honest. Like, it's like if it's your friend that's gonna make a poor decision. Here's a tricky one. Here's one I always struggle with. Like, such an avant-garde flavor. Like, if your friend, I think, okay, here's the one I always struggle with is when you have a friend that's maybe there's something about them that they're inherently insecure about or like a little bit sensitive about. You kind of know that they're sensitive about this. Um, and so it's hard to tell the truth because you know it'll cause them pain. But there are times when you kind of know they need to hear it. Let me give an example of that. It's like, um, man, what's an example? I don't know. Maybe it's like they're insecure about feeling like, what's an example? Um, Maybe they're just a little bit socially awkward. and maybe they like kind of self-invite themselves to things, and it's like a sensitive place, and it's like kind of like a wound that they have, and so they invite themselves to something, and then you have to like, I don't know, how do you tell them that? Because it's easier if you know they're secure. It's easier if you could just be like, no, you're not invited, But when they're like kind of insecure about it, it's hard, because it's like gonna hurt them. But you still have to figure out how to be truthful in some way. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Um, well, yeah, we were talking about character. Um, oh, guys, the chat's gone. Sorry, forgot. Phew, you guys are back. Um, and I don't know. Character. Oh, did I just break it? Oh, no, no, no. The chat's always been there. It's because the chat is on the thing. Oh, no, no, no. You're there. You're there. You're there. Sorry. I forgot. I'm doing this weird thing with the chat is actually on IRL Toolkit. Um, yeah, it's a great question, though. Oh, I saw a mosquito. I saw a mosquito. That would explain why my ear is itchy. Um, um, 1 second. I got to reply to it. Text. Um, um, what's that? That's real. We've probably always been in that situation. It's not an easy conversation, but with some close friends, easier to know it's coming from a good place. Yeah. Maybe just be silent. Um, oh, I have a dinner tonight, so I uh, probably should, what am I doing? I have dinner soon. Probably should end in like 15 minutes. Yeah. Um, what were we talking about? Um, character. Talking about character. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Um, we were saying that how do you what is it? Oh, what was I was gonna say? Okay, there it is. How do you find people with good character? What asking for a friend. You know, I think you also have to experience good character to know what it means, to know what it feels like. I don't know if that makes sense, but like you have to experience someone, oh, mosquito. You have to experience someone that is both non-judgmental, curious about you, and very honest to you while being compassionate and getting to know you while you get to know them. And until you experience that, you might just not know what to look for. Someone that's just understanding, that's willing to take the time to get to know you, hold you to your values, keep you accountable. I think someone with like good character, they can keep you accountable. Um, and Yeah, I've always felt a good friend is someone not just trying to affirm, but having them be a better person. Yeah, you want to like uh um you want them like you like get to know their values and you want to hold them to being the best of that. Um yeah, not easy to find. Another thing I've noticed, like time does a lot, I have some friends that are like I've known for more than 20 years. Something happens when you have a friend for that long. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a um they've seen you change, they've seen you grow, they've like you're kind of there for each other for different reasons, you know? Like you're not real like there's no short-term gain, I guess you could say. Like you're just like you guys have just like been there. Um yeah, and like they've clearly seen you through good and bad times. Um and if you're friends with someone for that long, if you're friends with someone for 20 plus years, you probably also watch them go through something very difficult, or they watch you go through something very difficult. And you know, maybe they were sick, maybe they had like a emotional breakdown, you know, and you have to like being there for them being there for you, uh, despite it when it's especially when it's messy or ugly. Like I think that's when you like start to see character. Um, there's nothing shiny there, you know. It could be like literally visiting them at the hospital every day. It could be, um, but just all sorts of stuff, you know. And it's not pretty, you know. So I don't know. Characters, a lot of things. But yeah, very hard to find, and you kind of don't know until you experience it. And um, yeah, I would hope. I think that's like something that is super important to me. Finding people with good character. Um, I haven't lived that long. Wait, hold on. What did that say? Oh, two friends that you know for 36 years. Wow, that's incredible. Um, that's amazing. Wow, there's something so cool about that. Um, yeah, they like there's something about friendships that last for that long. Like they friends become like exponentially more valuable. I don't know if that's right the word to say it, but they evolve into something very different after multiple decades. They they have witnessed your entire life. They have watched your entire life. You have debriefed and you have talked through all sorts of stuff. They kind of like know they're some of the very few people that know you in a way that you don't even know yourself from an outside point of view. And if you can find ones, if you can have those type of friends that are honest and kind, but also can hold you accountable, like another friend from fifth grade, well, yeah, that's like that is it's like invaluable. You know, it is like completely invaluable. Um, I think it's good to surround yourself with people let you know if you did something wrong. Yeah, it's so true. You really need to like like you know, and it's like two-sided though for that their family at this point. Yeah, I think like you need friends. You need friends that are willing to let you know if you did something wrong, but you also need to be secure enough in yourself that your friends know that they can tell you if you did something wrong. If you consistently and they will tell you, how do I say this? Your past behavior will inform them of of what they're capable of telling you in the future. So if the last time they called you out, the last time they gave you feedback, the last time they tried to hold you accountable and you brushed them off or you got angry at them, like they're not gonna keep telling you the truth. Or you got super insecure and you had like some who knows something. Like you kind of earn someone's honesty as well. You earn someone's accountability by being able to handle it, being able to handle feedback and growing from that and also inviting it. And your energy of inviting the feedback. And same thing for you guys. Like, I will take any feedback from you guys. Like, if it's done with like semi like good intentions, you know, if you're doing it just to like try to, you know, squash me, that's another thing. But if you like, I'll take any feedback from you guys. I would love feedback. I'd love to like know how I can improve in whatever way. Um, um, and yeah, I think that in general we should all just kind of like find ways. It's like a first you gotta like be secure in that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to grow. It's okay to change. You're not going to be the same person. Your values are going to change throughout your life, and you have to be okay with that. And I think the way you can be okay with that is by kind of knowing a pretty good sense of who you are and what your values are. How do you know what your values are? You have to go and live life and discover it. You have to do things that are uncomfortable. You have to have uncomfortable conversations. You have to do things that you just have to like do stuff to find out what your values are. And you have to reflect on the things that you just did. And you have to ask yourself, is this the life that I want to live? From a is this solving? And then there's like the short term and the 5 year, the 10 year, their whole life. What's this? Let's just did a message yourself in 5 years, and this is this conversation, and there's this conversation. So wait, what? One second, mosquito. Okay, got it. Uh, Leslie just did a message to herself 5 years, and now there's this combo. So very introspective now. Oh, um, yeah. You got to figure out your values, and you figure out your values by living life. Here's the tricky part about figuring out your values. There are some things you don't realize you value until you've lost it. That's kind of tough. For example, if you ask me at a different point in my life, I would say my biggest value is freedom. Um, but if you ask me today, my values are like slightly different. What am I trying to say with this? What I'm trying to say is sometimes you don't know what you value until you lost it. Um, it could be your mobility. It could be your health. That's probably the biggest one for most people. Which speaking of which, I need to like stand up a little straighter. Um, um, you really don't know your values until you start losing things you take for granted. I'm not trying to get all sad here, but I think it's an interesting topic that I'd love to revisit. Like, how is it that we can, how do we understand what we value? Like, from a whole life point of view, friendship is like a plant you have to water. It can wither. Sometimes leaves might fall, but if it's genuine, it might grow into a sturdy tree. Yeah. Yeah. Deeper roots. I think that's like something that becomes really important. Um, when you have friendship over time, um, you can grow deeper roots. And the reason that's so important is when you go through a storm, when you go through like difficult things in life, having those kind of friends that are there through difficult stuff, that's when you really realize how much you value it. Um, it's so easy to get caught up in like the fun, dopamine, cool stuff, you know, like no fancy car, it has roots, you know. Um, yeah, I think about a tree sometimes a lot too when I think about friendships. Um, that's like with relationships too. You always come out realizing your what values are truly important to you. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to end stream soon. Um, let's see. What am I doing right now? Uh, what am I doing? Do, 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 do. What am I doing? I am. I'm trying to do something. I'm messing with this thing. 1 second. Do, do, do. What am I trying to do? Where the heck is this? Um, let's see. Sorry guys, we totally stopped cleaning a long time ago. Uh, Okie dokie. I need to get ready for dinner. Um, test, test. Yes, I need to get ready for dinner. And I am glad my IRL toolkit worked. And so far we have dropped 0 frames. Wow, that's kind of amazing actually. Drop 0 frames. Um, it worked. Yeah, I'm excited about this potentially. I think, I can feel the chat delay a little. It's not the biggest deal, but I can feel it a tiny bit. Let's see, second ingest is running. That's still going. That's pretty impressive that that thing is still going. Um, and let's see. Even though I was distracted with Naraka most of the time, still good stream to watch. Yeah, we're just trying things. That's what we're doing. We're just trying things. Um, yes. Anyways, Coriander, it's great seeing some of your work and talking to you. And Connor, thanks for saving me from leaking my phone number, but honestly, hopefully not that big of a deal. Either way, hopefully everyone's just good character and it doesn't even matter. Flip and Mizula Taha and Jeezy and Smoking Poetry and anyone else that's watching, Sample PhD, thank you as well. I am gonna go get dinner. Um, and uh, yeah, yeah. Anyways, cleaning stream. We're done cleaning. How do I end this thing? Oh my goodness, now it's different than before. 1 second. 1 second. It's in a different spot. Okay, it's here now. Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. AK-87, Ducky, Flip, Tin Man, Chess. Okay. I am stopping from IRL run in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I think it stops.